All right, so I'm going to do a quick in the bag. I do have the new BP2 that I've been using for my last tournament. So this was my last tournament set up at the AM Championship. Start off with the putters. This is my Zero hard putter. Use that for putting mostly, sometimes for throwing. Same here with the Zero medium, more for putting than throwing. But those are my two main putting putters. This is a Envy, Axiom Envy, and this is my one of my throwing putters. I also have another throwing putter, which is a Gold Line Pure. Sometimes it's Opto Pure. For this course, it was a Gold Line Pure. Let's go to some of the approach disc. This is the newest addition to the bag, which is an Infinite Disc Tomb. This is the splatter at 175. So that is one of my approach disc. Another approach disc is the Cayman, end of a Cayman. Slightly more overstable than the splatter tomb. And even more overstable than that is my Metal Flake Gator. So we got the Metal Flake Gator as another approach disc. Moving on to the mids. This is a Patrol Bi-Dynamic disc. People will get that. And this is my understable mid. My Big Z Buzz is the straight to understable or turnover mid. This is my preferred disc for that shot. Then just the regular run of the day overstable mid is the Rock 3. And then we also have another Rock 3, but this Rock 3 is in Star Plastic instead of just Champion. Moving on to the fairways, have a G-Star Leopard as my understable fairway driver. That thing goes though. I mean, it can go. Then I have a Sidewinder, Champion Sidewinder for another understable disc, but of course this one always comes back a little bit more than the Leopard. Thunderbird is a staple in the bag. This disc in particular has been in my bag ever since I first started throwing. This is one of the first 6 discs that I got when I started playing. Still in the bag. 2017 is when I started playing, so I got that Nate Sexton Firebird from 2017. That's my overstable. Moving into my MVP Axiom part of my bag. This right here is the Crave, which is just a good shot shaping disc. Understable, but will come back when needed. Then I have my Insanity. Now this Insanity is what I call my overstable Insanity because I have one that's less stable than this. This one will come back toward the end of the flight. The other one won't. Everyone knows this disc or should be familiar with that stamp. This right here is the PDGA Tesla. Now it comes in at 154. Some people say it's useless disc. I argue heavily against that. It's in the bag. This right here is the Axiom Fireball. So this is my overstable fairway disc. Moving on to the distance drivers, we want to start off with the Star Boss, or in my head, this is my Long Destroyer, just a little bit faster than that. Then I have my Glow Turn. This is my controllable distance driver. That's what I call that one. This right here is the Star Strike, and this is going to be like my max distance, trying to be my max distance driver in the right conditions, because this is the flippiest disc that I have. This one is in the Star Plastic, and I also have one that is in the Glow Champion Strike plastic. Rounding out the bag, we're going to end up with a X-Cal with Boom X-Cal, and this is my overstable distance driver. And right conditions, right course, right hole, right line. Star Katana is going to come out and it's just going to do some stretching both ways, just stretching, trying to get there. And this is going to conclude my tournament bag for my last tournament. This is obviously before I put a lot of Infinite Disc in here. I did have that one Tomb, and that was given to me before the last tournament, so I was throwing that in there. But I expect to see a little bit more variety in my bag come later on in the season. So stay tuned and see what else I end up throwing. Conrad, out.